Welcome to another edition of Papa Bojo's Kitchen. Well, today I'm going to make you a great and tasty chicken and black bean chili. Here are your ingredients. Now, the ingredients that I gave you are ingredients that I use to make my chili. As always, I encourage you to take my recipes and alter them to suit your needs and tastes of you and your family to make it your own. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my bacon to a slightly oiled pot, and I'm going to cook this bacon on medium until all of the fat is rendered. Once all the fat has been rendered, we're going to transfer all these bits and pieces to a separate plate. Then we're going to add all of our chicken and cook all of our chicken part of the way through. Make sure we stir it all in real well. Once the chicken is partially cooked like this, we're going to transfer it to a separate plate, remembering this chicken is not fully cooked yet. Now we're going to stir in our onion and cook until translucent. Once the onion is translucent, we're going to add in our celery and garlic, and we're going to stir. I've got some heat on high, and I'm going to continue to cook this until the onions are very tender. Now that the onions are tender, I'm going to add in my red and poblano pepper and stir. I'm going to cook this stirring for about maybe 2 minutes. After about 1 minute, I'm going to stir in my seasoning and cook another minute. After a minute, it's time to add the chicken and all of the juices back in and stir thoroughly. I'm now adding in my green chilies and my salsa verde, and I'm going to stir these in thoroughly as well. Once they're stirred in, I'm going to add in my broth. I'm going to stir and bring this up to a boil. Now this has come to a full boil. I'm going to put it on simmer. I'm going to add and stir in my beans. And I'm going to stir in 1/4 cup of the bacon bits that we had, reserving the rest for garnish for later. Now I'm going to cover this and let this simmer for 30 minutes. Well, it's been about 30 minutes and we're ready to serve. So I'm going to add myself a couple of nice ladlefuls of this great chili. I'm going to add a nice dollop of sour cream right in the middle. Sprinkle on just a few green onions or chives. Now I'm going to add a few of these pieces of bacon bits that I reserved. And that's all there is to making my great Papa Bojo's Kitchen chicken and black bean chili. Now don't forget, you can make it any way you want. If it's too spicy for you or you think it might be, then swap out the poblano pepper for regular green bell pepper. If you want more heat, add in maybe a jalapeno or a serrano pepper. If you want more beans, add more beans. If you don't want any beans, don't have any beans. Instead of chicken chunks, if you want shredded chicken, make it shredded chicken. Again, always use my recipes as a basis for your new creation. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Papa Bojo's Kitchen. I hope you come see me again. Buon appetito, everybody. Bye.